Early Challenges, Chapter 8, Section 2. The Whiskey Rebellion. Hamilton's plan to tax the American citizens caused many problems. Again, the national government was trying to establish some income, and one of the taxes that Hamilton had, other than the tariffs, was a whiskey tax. A tax was placed on whiskey by Congress in 1791. Farmers from western Pennsylvania thought that the tax was burdensome, and they did not want to pay. The farmers were in an uproar over having to pay a special tax on the whiskey they made from surplus corn. In the backcountry, most farmers lived by bartering, which is exchanging whiskey and other items they produced for goods that they needed. They rarely had cash, so this whiskey was a way for them to pay their taxes. Well, in 1792, Congress decreased the tax in hopes that the farmers would actually pay it, but the farmers still refused to pay. On September 1792, Washington issued a proclamation imploring obedience to the law, but he was ignored. In July of 1794, the peaceful resistance to the whiskey tax ended when federal officers worked harder to collect the taxes. Eventually, what's going to happen is the farmers are going to get into a large mob, and they're going to start to actually attack the tax collectors. They're going to burn down a few buildings. George Washington was determined that the nation's laws must be observed and enforced. So he's going to call upon the militia. About 15,000 men responded and put down the insurrection with only a few casualties. Washington would pardon most of the captured insurgents on July 10th, 1795. Some of the lessons learned from the Whiskey Rebellion were that the government would use force when necessary, and that if you wanted to change the law, you must do so peacefully through constitutional means. George Washington, he kind of had to flex his muscles a little bit. He kind of had to show, look, I am the boss. You will follow the law, but there is a way to change the law if you don't like it, and that's through your voice, through your vote. George Washington shows mercy here, and this just kind of adds to his reputation of being a strong leader, but still not a tyrant.